Hello Scorpio and welcome to your Astroflower reading for the week going from the 22nd through to the 28th of April. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. We have got the monthlies coming out. That may be in a way of a live as well. Pay attention to the community page if you're subscribed to the channel. So then you might be able to ask a question according to the monthlies. We're trying to sort that out with Tanya at the moment. We'll keep you posted. But whatever it is, this is your weekly. I hope you have a lovely week reading. This is the overall energies for you. This is the karmic path on your relationship side, karmic path on your karmic path on your relationship side, karmic path on your financial side, influence on the universe, influence on your past self, future self, and the general outcome. Okay. Yes, I will be in the UK. If anyone wants any healings whilst I'm in London or in the West Country or in Southampton, drop us a comment and we'll sort out a healing session if you so desire. Let's just see what's going on for you then. You being you, it's difficult to be someone else. And there is a lot of people who try to be someone else. And I wouldn't if I was you. The reason being is because you know you, therefore you are going to be so knowledgeable about what you should be receiving. What you should be, what you getting the best out of life, basically. You know what floats your boat. And it is a case here that the overall energy is trying to bring things to the surface that you may not have seen for a long time, or may never have seen. And this could be emotional, this could be physical, this could be financially. It's just bringing things to the surface around you that it's kind of like making you kind of go, oh right, I didn't know that about me, or I didn't know that about life, and it seems like to be a week of a lot of surprises. Nice. They don't seem nasty in any way. I can't see any nasty surprises in there, but let's just have a look anyway. On your karmic path here is you get the Six of Cups. This is it, about that nice surprises, about these things coming to the surface in regards to your past. Activities you might have done when you were younger, or maybe even meeting someone that you met years and years and years and years ago, that all of a sudden comes back up on the surface. It's very possible because it's on the romantic side of life, and it seems to be a little bit like that, where it's almost as if you're giving yourself really good quality advice to you as a person, and about your happiness, about what really sort of like concerns you, what really works for you more than anything else. Makes you incredibly thankful and enjoying life and everything like that, and it's allows you to have a certain air about you that's like you've found that peaceful inner being within your life. That's what it seems like. Yeah, the universe here is sort of saying, yeah, this is you. This is who you should be. And I think you're getting a lot of glimpses about a lot of things in the past, but also how you approach them in the future. And it's taking you onto a stage where the universe and the coincidences that are around you are helping you to realize, what you should have been doing in your life, or what you should be doing in your life, rather. It's your emotional calling here more than anything else. A really nice emotional calling for you. Really beautiful. And it just seems so right. That's the thing. It just seems so right. Yeah, you're coming in from out of the cold, and I think this is where this whole past thing is sort of like saying here, and this realization of your divine way of being, maybe with another person, and this is in the past. It's almost as if you're asking yourself, why was I wandering in the wilderness for so long? I don't understand. Why was I doing that to myself? And you seem to have got to grips with the idea that it's going to be very beautiful for you going forward. So that wanderness in the wilderness has helped to bring those things to the surface. So it's a real blessing in disguise for you more than anything else. And it helps you to realize what you should be doing. And as you go forward, your future self is sort of saying, Now you're going to start recognizing the good qualities that come to the surface, as I've been saying in this week here, the surprising things kind of going, oh, right, look at that. Didn't realize I like that. And this quality within you breeds quality within others. And it's going to attract people to you that correspond to you, that are good quality partnerships, good quality relationships to have. Because there's a certain degree of respect and valuing of one another here, and it's a mutual thing. It's a fair exchange. You're recognizing the values in others as much as the others are recognizing the value in you. I think it's a really respectful thing that's happening here, and you're kind of going, yeah, this is great. And because you're feeling like that, what happens is out of it, you can convert great ideas into reality. And I think this is where your values and the respect comes in. This is where you start really sort of combining yourself with others that are around you to manifest these ideas into reality. And as I say, it could well be someone that you haven't seen for a very long time. It comes back on the scene. That's very possible. It's not going to be for everybody, but there is certainly a degree of understanding of your past self to your future self here, and it's bringing some beautiful gifts towards you. On your financial side, you get the Empress card here, creating something new. This is on your karmic path here, having a control over your emotions, using your emotions in a very productive way to combine various different aspects of your career, your business, or your job, whatever it is, combining various different elements. So it could be so I create videos. I don't, but there's an aspect of social media to it. There's an aspect of art to it. There's an aspect of editing and technical stuff. It's combining a lot of different things within life, so you can get the best out of it, basically, more than anything else. I just need to put my paperweight down on the corner of the Astroflower. Thank you. So I think you're combining various things together in order to get the best out of life, to get the best out of the opportunities, and creating a whole new sort of situation. The universe has given you the Nine of Swords. We've seen that a lot recently, but this is the universe here. So I think what the universe is bringing in the way of coincidences, they're helping you to confront situations that you may have already confronted in the past. But now the universe is sort of saying, now you have to get past that idea of that stress and strain that it creates for you. And I think that's what the Empress is all about. She's helping you to create that sort of scenario where you can deal with anything going forward without it being a problem for you, more than anything else. And getting rid of those stress and strains. Yay, Page of Pentacles. So we're going to have 2 pages on the table there. Page of Pentacles, you've obviously learned, you might have done a formation, you might have done a training course or an online course, or gone back to education, or done something to help you with your career path or your business or something like that. There's obviously done something that's actually creating a lot for you. It brings in a lot of luck because you've done the background work. And that's what your past is bringing to your future and helping you to create this whole new opportunity, or create more opportunity for you as you go in your career path. So you might have started your career path, you might have applied for that job, you might have even got that job already. Now it's a case here, is on your karmic path here, is to confront the situations which brings you in the security and creates the next level on, because the path doesn't stop ever. It's continually moving forward. And if I were you, if you can engage with that path, you're going to create a lot more for you. And that is what you're creating. That's what you've learned out of that past there, that Page of Pentacles. You've learned to create your own luck. You've learned to create your own sort of money and finances. And that is what the future is bringing to you, is the next step up. And it could well be a new job, or it could be the progression of an evolutionary process of your career path or your business or your projects or whatever you're doing. there's a like a watershed moment that's coming through with you, which gives you the seed or the key to the next level. That's what you're creating this week. As you're learning as you go, you have to, this is what you've been dealing with. And the universe has been putting a few things into your life that you have to deal with a bit of that. And I think we said, like, you know, if you want this, it's something like, you know, no stress, no gain, or something like that. Something around that sort of thing. And I think this week here is finally putting pay to all that stress by letting go of certain things that you may have been carrying too much of. You know, trying to do too much, basically, Scorpio. And I wouldn't try and do too much if I was you. Quality rather than quantity, I think, is the best way to go. Okay, let's just see what's going on with the Light Seers card. Let's see what the outcome for that is. Thank you very much for being here, by the way. Really do appreciate it. I hope you get the best out of these readings. I hope they help you to engage in life and be the best example of yourself, because the world then is a better place for everybody, including me. You know. Let's see what's going on with the Light Seers card. You've got the Empress here. This is what we were talking about earlier on. Maybe this is what's bringing to the surface here. What you're bringing is an opportunity that you may not necessarily see, but you are creating it by literally sort of like manifesting it by desire alone and by physically engaging and doing one thing after another. So, you know, selling that item and then, you know, accumulating your money so then you can invest in another item. Now you've got 2 items to sell. Do you know what I mean? It's that sort of like progressional pathway that you're doing here. And this could be in regards to your own personal projects as much as it is to careers and businesses. Blimey, there's a lot of cards going all over the place there. What's going on? What's going on? Let's see what's going on, shall we? The Karmic path with the 6 of Cups. What's this information from the past? What's this golden nugget that's bringing you about? It's about unison. It's about being in a couple. It's about being in a relationship. You're understanding that there is there's obviously ups and downs like in every single relationship. It'd be stupid to tell you that there wasn't. And I personally gone through the up and downs. I think everybody has. But there is those ups. And I think that's what's coming to the surface within the relationships. And you should recognize it and really enjoy it more than anything else. Once you do start living it and start you being you, because that's what it's part and parcel of, that's why you get the 4 of Wands. Sorry, let me go back to that. I didn't explain the 4 of Wands. I've just realized that. You know, it is about, that's what about the relationships. It's a marriage card. It's the way you came into unison with another person. So I did explain it, did I? I did. Right, okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so, you know, on from the universe side here, it's like, once you start getting into alignment with yourself, you don't have to worry about anyone else about that. They do not live your life. They are not your judge. You are your only judge. So do what's true to you. You know, and once you start doing that, that's when you're going to realize that there's so much out there to get involved in, so much joy to be had. And you can literally pick and choose as you see fit, you know, because you've coming in from the cold. And I think here it's like, I think you've been traveling a lot. It may not necessarily mean physically, it may mean emotionally. You've done a lot of journey here. You've understood a lot. You've prepared for the future. You've coming in out of that cold. You're coming in out of that learning process, really, more than anything else. Really, really nice for you. And with that sort of planning has created a lot for you. And you get the 9 of Swords. We've got the 9 of Swords twice. I think this is, once you start doing that, I think you realize in the future the good quality of you, the good quality of the people around you is going to get rid of any stress and strains from the past. And that is what that whole sort of karmic message is about. It's learning about that unison, about being with another person. Yes, there are stress and strains with being with another person, but I think you're going to deal with it and you're going to respect and enjoy that other person in your life a lot more. And that could literally be family, that could be friends, that could be, you know, community, whatever it is. It's certainly playing in your favor. Converting the ideas into reality. The only way this is actually going to happen is if you let go of that disappointment of the past. And I think that's what's tied into your karmic path here. The moment you let go of that disappointment, any sort of disappointments in the past, and you're just kind of going, I missed that opportunity there. You know, I should have said that at that moment there. Well, you should have done. But you can't say it now. It's in the past. It's like meeting someone that you haven't seen for a long time, and you're kind of thinking to yourself, I should have told them I loved them in the past. And then you meet them randomly in the road, and you just kind of go, I loved you, by the way. You know, they're going to look at you and kind of go, man, Scorpio, I love you too, but you're a bit freaky. So I wouldn't, you know, don't try and redo the past. That's what this idea is all about. Start opening up and exploring the future. I think that's what's going to bring you the results more than anything else, and a much more fulfillment, a really deep fulfillment within your life. You know, on the relationship side. On your financial side, you get the Seven of Swords with the Empress, so you're creating something new. And as I said, I think it's because you've been persistent about something, like selling one item until you keep the money, and then you've got another item. I think you're playing very smart about this, and you're going into quality advancements within your life rather than quantity advancements here. And you know, I think this is where the Ace of Pentacles plays into your life. There's an opportunity which is a real quality opportunity. Yes, that stress thing, as we mentioned last week, is in the past, because now you're moving on from that. You're actually going ahead and doing it. And I think the universe here is taking you from that to calmer shores. I think the universe is trying to help you a lot here with coincidences and stuff like that. In order to see those coincidences and to be part of it, that's where you've got to let go of a few things. And I think that's what the Ten of Wands is all about. Yeah, this learning process that you've been through in the past has made you a lot stronger, made you a lot more confident about where you are, who you are, and what you want in the regards of a career path or a project or business and so forth. And you're really engaging with it in a really powerful way by the feel of it. This is your future self. So this is this future opportunity that you are creating this week. I don't think it's necessarily here this week, but it's already starting to tickle your intuition. So you can almost see it coming, kind of, oh, it's nearly here. I can feel it. I can feel it. And feeling it and encouraging that intuition is going to bode very well for you, Scorpio. Bode very, very well for you. What's this Ten of Wands? There is another aspect of the Ten of Wands, that you've been on this journey and you've accumulated a lot of passions, a lot of things in life that now you can use as almost to sell those passions. It's like you've been doing something that's cost you a lot of time, money, and effort to do, but now you're a master of that. Now you can start using that weight that you've carried to actually open the door and become successful at something that you've been really enjoying for a long time. Three of Swords. What the blazes? That's what you need to let go of. Okay? Pretty straightforward. We're on the financial side, so this is not the relationship or emotional side. So the Three of Swords has a completely different outlet, right? What it's saying to me here is basically, yes, you've learned a lot. And because you've learned a lot, you've carried a lot, right? And yes, it might have been emotionally straining because you really wanted to get it right. You wanted to get that qualification in order to do that job. And it was emotionally stressful and straining. And now you're in that position, you can let go of that emotion. You can let go of that. And it's going to really pan out in a very beautiful way. I almost want to pull some more cards, but I'm not going to. That'd be cheating. We've got the monthlies coming out, and we're probably going to be doing a live. As I said, Tanya and I are trying to sort that out. Be very attentive to the community page on that. So then you'll get a heads up on when that's going to be. Then you can ask questions according to your monthly reading, basically. You'll get full details if you connecting to the community page. I will see you soon. I'll either see you over on Cymatic TV, our sister channel all about energy, or I'll see you here. Whichever way it is, it'd be lovely to see you again. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.